So quick video about our microgreens. So this is our outdoor microgreen setup. Jess is doing some pea shoots right now. We split a rack in half. That way we've just got a lot of storage and it's at the right height to do all of our seeding. She's kind of showing you exactly how we prepare them. We just stack them on top, make sure that the peat moss is really good, and make sure that the peat moss is wet before we're seeding them. So yeah, we'll do stacks of 4, and then we put another tray on top with a book, and that will just help the pea shoots get strong. We're just using some sphagnum peat moss for our pea shoots, and we've got a couple other things in here too. But yeah, this system has worked great for us. So here are the pea shoots, and they've been soaking for about 24 hours, and you can see they've got the tails coming out. And then she's going to show you exactly how we seed these things. It's pretty easy. We're just dividing it. We're doing 1,200 grams for 4 trays. So every 4 trays we're doing 1,200. And then we just spread them evenly amongst the 4. And we're not really measuring them at this point. We're just making sure they're as close as we can get them. And then we water them in. So with this, you don't want them to be sitting in water, but you do need to account for the fact that the peat moss is very absorbent, and it takes a lot of water to get the peat moss completely saturated. So we do tend to water. Sometimes when we're first doing it, it looks like it's pooling up, but the peat moss will actually absorb a lot of that. And we're doing it based on weight. And you know, when you hold the tray, once you do it for a little while, you'll start to feel what a full tray feels like. And we're just estimating, we're not trying to get it perfect. So you can see a lot of the water has already been absorbed, so that's great. And then we just stack them, 4 in a stack, and we cover them with an extra tray, and then we'll put one of our heavy textbooks on top, and we'll carry these over to the indoor rack. And so this is where they rest, and those will sit there until they start sprouting through here, and we'll be able to see them pretty clearly. And that takes, you know, 3, 4, 5 days sometimes, just depending. And we're always seeding a little bit extra than what we need, so we're always ahead of it, and we should fill up this whole shelf today. And then in a couple days it'll look like this. We have these racks, got them at Home Depot. Pretty simple. I think some of them we even got on OfferUp. I think they're like a little over $100 a piece, so right at 100. This is the way a lot of people do their setups. We have this giant garage door right here, so it lets in a lot of ambient light, and for growing our pea shoots, it's great. That's all the light that we really need in here. Although for the sunflower shoots, they're requiring a little more light, so we're gonna get some of the 4-foot T5 sun blasters to help us with some of those. We try to do 16 trays per rack, and that gives us a little bit of storage on top. The airflow in here is really nice, so we don't have a ton of mold issues caused by that. We also have a little bit of solution here. It's like vinegar and a little bit of water, a little bit of vinegar, and a little bit of what's that stuff? Hydrogen peroxide that we can spray on any molded areas. I've also got some some fall crops here that I'm growing in some seed trays. We've had some problems with pests and heat in our nursery, so we're doing them indoors because it's air conditioned in here. Again, those need a little more light, so we're gonna go with the sun blasters for that. But yeah, so these trays of pea shoots, we can get over a pound when the yields are right. Lately, we've been a little bit off with our ordering because some of our seeds have been delayed in transit. So now we're just ordering bulk seeds, a lot more than we were ordering, about double actually. So yeah, these are these have just been uncovered maybe a couple days ago, and I actually just cut 8 trays this morning for some of our customers downtown. Yeah, we're selling them for $15 a pound, and then we're selling the sunflower shoots for $20 a pound just because they're a little bit more work with the hulls and everything, so our customers will pay that price, and you get a product that looks like this. really great. Yeah, as far as profitability, these are definitely the most profitable greens that we sell on our farm. They take up the least space. They're really easy. They require maybe about like each batch maybe takes an hour or two of work, so the labor cost is pretty low. Definitely a good thing to grow, especially it's great because if you just have a small space. The setup does cost a little bit, especially if you don't have light in your house or apartment or whatever, wherever you are. The sun blasters are $50. This is $100. You got to get the trays, you got to get the soil, you got to get the seed. So it adds up, but you know, you can start small, kind of build your way as we've kind of done. And but yeah, I really recommend it. This definitely keeps our farm going and brings in a lot of income for us, and we try to stick with just the easy stuff for now, and we're still mastering it. But yeah, give it a try. If you like this, let us know, and if you have any questions, and I'd love to get back with you.